Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I am the Twisted Jedi, and today we have some very disappointing news. Now, as you can probably tell from the title, I am talking about the action-adventure Star Wars game that was being worked on by Visceral and EA. Now, in news today that is all over Reddit, all over the internet, and everyone is blowing up about, shows a statement saying that EA has closed Visceral Games. Now, there is an article on this, and what I'm going to do in this video is something a little bit different to my normal videos. I'm going to read the article and give you guys my personal opinion on what they say in the article. I'm really looking forward to this game, so I'm hoping there's some chance of saving it and that it's not cancelled for good, but we will have to see. So, this website, kotaku.com.au, shows the link and the title says EA shuts down Visceral Games. Now, the article is by Jason Schreier, who is a reliable source in the video game industry. He's a very good journalist that reports on video games, as there are very few of them, but I believe he is on the money. Now, let's get into this article and get reading. It starts off by saying EA is shutting down Visceral Games, the studio behind games like Battlefield Hardline, Dead Space, the publisher said today. The Star Wars game in development at Visceral will be revamped and moved to a different studio, although it will now be something completely different. Not a good start. I mean, it's not cancelled for sure, so that's a positive, but it's going to be something completely different. I mean, Amy Hennig hyped that shit up to be something insane. Like, she worked on Uncharted and a bunch of other crazy games. Like, if you put the Uncharted system in a Star Wars bounty hunter type action adventure game, it's going to be awesome. Like, it's going to be insane. So I was super excited, and I'm really disappointed at this point. But let's keep reading. Our Visceral studio has been developing an action adventure title set in the Star Wars universe. In its current form, it was shaping up to be a story-based linear adventure game. Throughout the development process, we have been testing the game concept with players, listening to the feedback about what and how they want to play, and closely tracking fundamental shifts in the marketplace. Okay, basic information there, not too much to go on, so let's keep reading. It has become clear that to deliver an experience that players will want to come back to and enjoy for a long time to come, we need to pivot the design. Okay. So that's wrong. Let's just put it out there. That's wrong. Because what we've seen so far of this game is literally a 5-second clip of some random guy walking out of the cantina on Mos Eisley, and it already looks epic. Knowing that there's the Uncharted system that could possibly in it, plus in the Star Wars universe, it's already insane. Why do you need to change the design? Let's keep reading. Soderlund added that Visceral will be ramping down and closing, and that we're in the midst of shifting as many of the team as possible to other projects and teams at EA. Alright, personally that would suck. If I was working for Visceral Games on a Star Wars game, I would be like the happiest person in the world. That would be like a dream job. And I'm sure for most of the people over at Visceral, it was a dream job when they got that. So to walk into work one day and just have some guy come up to you and be like, oh yeah, like everyone's getting fired. See ya. We'll contact you and we'll put you somewhere else on a different game that's not Star Wars. I would be shattered. Like, I would be so disappointed. And I'm sure all of them were. But, you know, that's life. That's part of working. That's part of jobs. Those things happen. I still hate this article already. So let's keep reading anyway. Lastly, he said, while we had originally expected this game to launch late in our fiscal year 2019, we're now looking at a new time frame and we will announce it in the future. Fantastic. Great. Not only do we not get the game we were originally promised, now we have to wait even longer, as if 2019 wasn't far enough away already. Now we have to wait even longer. It's going to be at least 2020 before we get this shit. I can't wait that long. I mean, yes, Battlefront 2 comes out and that's going to keep me entertained for at least a year, maybe 2. But 2020, I need that game like tomorrow. Guys, EA, please, get your shit together. Let's continue. In an email to employees obtained by Kotaku, Soderlund offered more details on the Star Wars game, codenamed RAGTAG. It said a development team from across worldwide studios will take over development of RAGTAG, led by the EA Vancouver team that has already been working on the project. Steve Anthony will lead this team and we will use much of the work that has been done to date by Visceral. The assets of RAGTAG that have already been built will be the foundation of this new game. Okay, first little bit of good news there. It sounds like EA Vancouver's going to take over, but they're going to keep the base model of what they already have for the game. So I'm hoping Amy Hennig's still there, and the base of what they've developed so far is still going to be there. Please, I'm praying, use the Uncharted system. That game is so much fun as an action-adventure game. You know, it's all well and good. Yes, we have a million multiplayer games that are epic, but how many really good action-adventure games do we have? That's what I thought. So, put an action-adventure game in the Star Wars universe, and you make money. It's just what everyone wants. Everyone wants this game. Just make it, do it, shut up, and put the game out. Let's keep going. It's safe to presume that the new incarnation of the Star Wars game will involve games as a service elements, as has been EA's mandate for quite some time now. EA was not clear about the status of longtime Uncharted director Amy Hennig, who joined Visceral to direct the Star Wars game after she left Naughty Dog in early 2014. Great, that's it. I'm done. I'm over it. This article has officially pissed me off. Keep Amy Hennig. How are you not sure about this? Just leave her on. She's a freaking gaming genius. Leave her there. Don't get rid of her. Change her status or whatever they said in that paragraph. Employ her. Leave her employed. Whatever. As long as she's still working on the game, just do it. Alright? Do it. Do it. That was terrible, but that was my Emperor Palpatine voice, in case you guys missed it. Let's keep going. In an email, an EA spokesperson said, "We are in discussions with Amy about her next move." No next move. No discussions. Just do it. Do it. Alright, that's going less Palpatine and more Shia LaBeouf, but let's not talk about that. Let's keep reading. "I'd been hearing rumors for quite some time now that Visceral's Star Wars game was in trouble, and that studios across EA were brought in to help give it vision and direction. Now that game is no more." Alright, well, that's the end of the article, I believe. Yep, so that's the end of the article. Alright, I'm pissed. You might not hear it, but I am. There was nothing wrong with the game. The concept was perfect. It's what every Star Wars and action-adventure game fan wanted. You put the Star Wars universe with an Uncharted system, with Amy Hennig directing, and EA as the company, with help from Visceral Games, it's fine. I'm sure they can figure out a storyline. If they can't, don't close them down. Don't change the whole game. Just figure shit out. That's what you're supposed to do. You run into a roadblock, you figure it out. That's what you need to do in this situation. Keep Amy Hennig. Keep the game as it is. Don't change shit because it's what we all want. Just give us the game we've been waiting for. Don't do another Star Wars 1313. We don't want that again. Alright, you broke too many hearts with cancelling that game. Stop it. Just give us the game. Alright guys, I'm going to open it up to all of you now. Let me know down in the comments exactly what you think of EA shutting down Visceral Games and the potentially shutting down of Project RAGTAG, the Star Wars action-adventure game that was planned for 2019. Personally, it needs to go ahead, if I am completely honest. Keep going, bring Amy Hennig in, keep the base game. It sounded awesome. The 5-second clip that you gave us like 2 years ago sounded awesome. It looked awesome. I was hooked from day one. Just give us that game and you'll be fine. If you release that, everyone will buy it. I guarantee you everyone will buy it. Even people that aren't Star Wars fans will buy it because it sounds sick. Yes, it does. An action-adventure game based in space with bounty hunters and underworlds and all kinds of sick shit like that. Just do it. Everyone will buy it. I promise you. Alright, that's my piece. You guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more stuff like this, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications. When you do, you will be alerted as soon as I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think. I'm interested to hear everything from you guys. I am the Twisted Jedi, and may the Force be with you.